ESPN NFL Media deal, ESPN and MLB, Netflix, the WNBA. It's the monthly. John Ourand is in the house. The main event, Marchand and Ourand back again. John, appreciate you giving us the time. As always, twice a week podcast, Tuesdays and Thursdays, AndrewMarchand.com to subscribe. Usually you're on the fourth week. There's 3 weeks of other main events, and we bring you. Last week you couldn't do it. I understand you're at a joke writing convention. How was that?
This is a Boston College free zone today. We're not going to mention the BC Eagles once all day.
Is that what they taught you at the joke writing convention?
Yeah, how was that? That's a little wry, you know.
There we go. Let's get the business before I talk about our sponsor. What's your take? ESPN NFL Media deal. We've both been reporting about this for feels like centuries, but heating up. Pretty good chance we think it's going to get done. So tell me just your top take in terms of what you think this deal would mean.
I think everything about this deal revolves around the launch of ESPN's direct-to-consumer app. And what ESPN really needs to get more subscribers interested in this app is more programming and more live programming. And if it can get, I think one of the reasons that the talks have really heated up again. I don't know if they've heated up again. They've just kind of been going for a long while, but deadline spurs deals, and they really want to be able to have NFL Red Zone available through the ESPN app when the app launches. And so that's the Red Zone is going to be a part of this, in addition to all the other programming that is associated with it as well. Plus, the NFL games on NFL Network and everything else. But a real big part of this at launch is, you want to see every single NFL game, come into the app, and you can access it through the app in one form or another. So when I look at where the deal is, I think everything really revolves around that.
Yeah, and they'll be able, I think, bundle that when they talk to cable operators with ESPN, then with NFL Network. I think the NFL owners, I've been told, are very excited about this deal because we know NFL Network, like most cable entities, kind of a declining asset, even though I do think it makes money still, a good amount of money per year, but a declining asset. So I think they like the deal. And looks like you got earnings calls in August for ESPN. You got direct to consumer at probably the end of the month coming out for ESPN. Then the league starts. It will take a little while because there is a regulatory process. So it's not like it just goes into effect right away. Go 9 months. I won't go deeper into that. We're going to hit on a number of things. MLB, Netflix, WNBA as well. We're presented by WSC Sports. You want to make your life easier? You're a league, your network, or team. Anyone who uses clips, WSC Sports Digital Asset Management, a library that actually gets sports. The highlight comes in, they tag it AI, then a big story breaks. You need that highlight, boom, AI, 3 seconds later, you can put that up. Digital Asset Management will make it so you can find the perfect clip in minutes, not hours. Check it out at WSC-sports.com, also in the show notes and on the email. Twice a week podcast, AndrewMarchand.com to upgrade. Let's go further into ESPN and the NFL. Now, you look at the history of ESPN, and when it really grew, it was about 8 years old in 1987, and it got NFL games. And when that happened, it changed their relationship with cable operators and what they could charge, and it just has gone up exponentially since then. It's by far, I think, easily the most successful sports media company in history. Maybe you could say media. I don't know. That's probably maybe too grand to say because it's part of Disney and there's others. But when you look at this deal in terms of history, do you think this can have as great an impact as that deal? My first instinct is no, but could it have a very big impact? What's your take?
Yeah, I would say no. The original deals to put the NFL on ESPN really launched, like you said, the biggest sports media brand, certainly in the States, the worldwide leader of sorts. Nobody that I know believes that this ESPN app, the direct to consumer, it's going to bring in less revenue. It's not going to have as many subscribers. It's not going to have as many viewers. It still is going to be powerful, and it's still going to be around, 5 years from now or 10 years from now. The rise of cable, thanks to ESPN and thanks to the NFL, that was a moment in time that I don't think we'll ever see again. And I think all of the leagues outside of the NFL and the NBA, which just did their deal, are like wondering where they're going to be able to find the money that came from the cable companies and for the broadcasters that were getting retransmission consent as well.
I want to get deeper into what could be in the deal and what it could mean. If you want to listen to the full podcast, andrewmarchand.com, andrewmarchand.com. Become a pay subscriber, and you get all our archives and future pods, the full ones, not just 5 to 6 minutes for the free subscribers. So log on, andrewmarchand.com.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
What is going to make the ESPN app successful in your mind?